Good morning, children. In my previous class, I have explained you lesson number 13. So, in that lesson, we have read about the urban change, colonialism and urban change system. How the Britishers changed our urban society. And in that we read about different cities also, as well as the introduction of railway also by the British. Children, already I have told you that this lesson will not come in your final exam, but then also we have to read this lesson, because in your periodic exam we can ask the questions from this lesson. So this lesson is also important for you. During final exam you will not read this lesson. So we have already read about the whole lesson, and today it's time to do question answers. Although I will give you PDF of this lesson, but then also you see the answers from where you can copy the answers in your book. So first we will start from here. Something to know. A. Tick the correct option. First question is, which one of the following was not a presidency town during the British period? Children, I have already told you 3 presidency towns were there during British period, and those 3 presidency towns were Bombay, Calcutta and Madras, presently known as Mumbai, Kolkata and Chennai. Here you see 4 options are given: Surat, Bombay, Calcutta and Madras. So what will be the best option? Correct option, because here the question is, which one of the following was not a presidency town? We all know Bombay, Calcutta and Madras were presidency town. So which one will be the correct answer? Option A, that is Surat. Then the second question. The British shifted their capital from Calcutta to which other place in 1911? We all know earlier Calcutta was the capital of Britishers in India, but in 1911 they shifted their capital from Calcutta to New Delhi. Here you see option D is given, New Delhi. So second answer will be D, New Delhi. Then third you see, what is written? Which one of the following did not happen due to the introduction of railways in India? We all know in 1853 railway was introduced in India. So here many changes were done after the introduction of railways in India. Here the question is, which one of the following did not happen due to the introduction of railways in India? What you will write? Here again 4 options are given. You see, first one is awareness against social evils. People became aware about the evils which were present in our Indian society. Second one is freedom from foreign exploitation. People started thinking that we should stop this foreign exploitation. We should get freedom from this foreign exploitation. Third one is arouse the need for modern education. After the introduction of railways, when the Indians and the Britishers started travelling with each other, then the mutual exchange of ideas were there, and then the Indians could understand that there is a need of modern education. Fourth option is divided the Indian society. Now you tell me, children, has railway divided Indian society? No, it united Indian society. So here the question is, option is given, divided the Indian society, and the question is, which one of the following did not happen due to the introduction of railways in India? What we will write? Divided the Indian society, because introduction of railway did not divide the society, but it united the society. So what will be the third answer? Which one of the following did not happen due to the introduction of railways in India? Divided the Indian society. Now you see, fourth, employment opportunities of Calcutta increased many times due to, we all know 3 presidency towns were there in first question. These 3 towns are written: Bombay, Calcutta and Madras. People started migrating to Calcutta. Why people started migrating to Calcutta? Because employment opportunities increased many times. Now the question is, why did the employment opportunities increase many times at Calcutta? Because of various reasons are given. First one is building infrastructure facilities. Second is its location in the east of India. Third is its nearness to the sea. And fourth is migration of people from other cities. The best option will be building infrastructure facilities. So many facilities were made, and that's why so many facilities were made in Calcutta, and that's why this employment opportunities increased many times. And what you will write, children? Employment opportunities increased. Correct answer will be building infrastructure facilities. This answer will be correct. Option 1. Second is its location in the east of India. That is wrong. Third is its nearness to the sea. That is also wrong. Fourth is migration of the people. People migrated because of this only, employment opportunities. And this employment opportunities increased due to what? Due to building of infrastructure facilities. So fourth answer will be A. Which option will be correct? A. Now fifth. What is fifth? Which one of the following was not an objective of the New Delhi Municipal Committee set up by the Britishers? We all know New Delhi Municipal Committee was set up by the Britishers. Now you have to tell that which one of the following was not an objective of the New Delhi Municipal Committee. Now four options are given. You see, first option is to provide an underground sewer system. Here one thing you see in the question, it is not is written. It means which one of the following was not an objective of the New Delhi Municipal Committee. But we all know it was an objective to provide an underground sewer system. Third one is to provide medical and public health facilities. It was also an objective of the New Delhi Municipal Committee. Fourth one is to introduce a proper water supply system. It was also an objective of the New Delhi Municipal Committee. But the option 2, option B, what is written? To construct more open nalas to drain out water. That is wrong. It was not an objective because they did not want to open nalas. They wanted underground sewer system. So fifth question, what is here? Which one of the following was not an objective of the New Delhi Municipal Committee set up by the Britishers? And the option B will be its answer. To construct more open nalas to drain out water. So here we have read about A part. Now we will read, children, B part. B part is fill in the blanks. Now you see what you have to read in fill in the blanks. Here in fill in the blanks you see first one, B. What is written? The great literary figures. Literary figures means, you know, children, literary figures means related to literature. Here it is written, the great literary figures like dash, dash and dash were influenced by the English pattern of writing. We all know, children, that the Britishers influenced our literature also, and many literary figures, famous persons of literature, they were influenced by the English pattern of writing. You have to write the names of 3 literary figures. First one will be Rabindranath Tagore. What you will write? Here, Rabindranath Tagore. R-A-B-I-N-D-R-A, Rabindra, N-A-T-H, Nath, and T-A-G-O-R-E, Tagore. Then second you will write Aurobindo Ghosh. A-U-R-B-I-N-D-O-G-H-O-S-H, Aurobindo Ghosh. And Sarojini Naidu. Third option, what you will write, children? Sarojini Naidu. S-O-R-I-J-I-N-I-N-A-I-D-U. Sarojini Naidu were influenced by the English pattern of writing. Now second fill in the blanks is, many hues dash wonders were built in the port city of Madras by the Britishers. Means which type of wonders were built? Many hues. Hues means very big. Here what you will write? Many hues architectural. Related to architecture it was. So what you will write? Many hues architectural wonders were built in the port cities of Madras by the Britishers. Architectural spelling A-R-C-H-I-T-E-C-T-U-R-A-L. So understood what you will write? Second question. Third, many English painters arrived in India in search of princely dash. We all know Britishers influenced our architectural style also, our literature also, as well as our paintings also. And that's why many English painters arrived in India in search of princely. Princely means that time small kingdoms were there. Those small kingdoms were ruled by Rajas. So from England, English painters came here to seek princely protection, support. And that's why what we will write, children, here in third answer, third fill in the blanks, we will write, many English painters arrived in India in search of princely patronage. Patronage means protection, means support. Patronage spelling P-A-T-R-O-N-A-G-E. Patronage. Understood? What will be D3 and B3? Fill in the blanks. Many English painters arrived in India in search of princely patronage. Now fourth one. Calcutta was the dash capital of the British, whereas their dash capital was Shimla. While reading Indian Railway, when Britishers introduced railway, children, I have told you that Britishers, Kalka Mail, they started from Havra to Kalka. Kalka is a place in Simla. So from Havra, the British officers, officials, their families, friends, they used to shift Shimla by that train, Kalka train. Why? Because they were unable to bear the scorching heat of Calcutta in the summer season. And that's why in summer season they made their capital Simla. So here what we will write? Calcutta was the imperial capital of the British, whereas their summer capital was Simla. Understood? Here we will write, Calcutta was the imperial capital. I-M-P-E-R-I-A-L. Imperial capital of the British, whereas their summer capital was Simla. Summer. S-U-M-M-E-R. Summer. Now, fifth. Fill in the blanks. Fifth. DAS was set up in 1955 to develop and manage land in Delhi. Now also DDA. You must have heard that DDA is selling apartments in Delhi. What is the full form of that DDA? Delhi Development Authority, which was set up in 1955. And why it was set up? It was set up to develop and manage land in Delhi. So understood? What we will write, children? Delhi Development Authority, D-E-L-H-I, Delhi Development, D-E-V-E-L-O-P-M-E-N-T, Development Authority, A-U-T-H-O-R-I-T-Y, Authority was set up in 1955 to develop and manage land in Delhi. Now come to C part. C part is related to what? Match the following. Here, first one you see, relocation of New Delhi as the British capital. We all know earlier British capital was Calcutta, but they relocated. They made their capital New Delhi. In which year? 1911. So what we will match? We will match relocation of New Delhi as British capital in 1911. Whenever you will write match the following, you don't do this zigzag. Here I am explaining you, that's why I am showing. But in your notebook, whenever you will write in front correct answers. Now second, formation of Delhi Municipal Committee. When Delhi Municipal Committee was formed? 1863. We will write formation of Delhi Municipal Committee dash 1863. Now third one, Delhi Darbar for Queen Victoria. It was held in the year 1877. So third one you will match with what? Delhi Darbar for Queen Victoria. In front you will write 1877. Now fourth one, beginning of Indian Railways. When did the Britishers start Indian Railways? We all know in 1853. And first train ran from which place to which place? Bombay to Thane. So beginning of Indian Railways, which year you will write? 1853. Then fifth one is restructuring of Delhi Police. We have read that when Delhi was made the capital of India, then so many changes were done by the Britishers, and Lord Cornwallis organized a police into a regular force. And here the question is restructuring of Delhi Police. So you have to write in which year Delhi Police was restructured. We all know the credit goes to Lord Cornwallis, who organized a police into a regular force. And restructuring of Delhi Police was held in which year? 1946. So what you will write? You will write restructuring of Delhi Police in which year? 1946. So it was match the following. I hope you must have understood, children, this A, B and C. Again I am telling you, this lesson will not come in your final exam, but in your this periodic exam. This lesson is very important. We can ask the questions from this lesson, and this A, B, C. These are objective questions. Nowadays you have seen, whenever we take exam on Google form, then which type of questions we ask? Mostly we ask objective questions. So this A, B, C parts are very important to read. I hope it is clear to all of you. So in our next class, we will do the answers of D part and E part, and then I will give you PDF. But this A, B and C, this is your homework for today. In which notebook you will write? You will write in your history notebook. Where you will submit your homework? You will submit your homework on our WhatsApp group. So is it clear to all? Now this much only for today. Goodbye and thank you.